Today, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Hello again, everyone. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll come out throwing here on first down. That pass complete to Deontay Hardy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. The numbers for Zeke from last week, just downright unbelievable. I mean, when you amass that many yards, I don't know what else to say.
Personally, I thought it was a game for the ages for him. Ripped off some long runs in that contest, didn't he?
He did indeed. Some very long runs, and that total, scary. Eluding the pressure right. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
No surprise to see him running again here. Is something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line. It's the tight end, it's your wide receivers, everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that they do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
That's multiple times now he's tagged him with a big gain with his legs. Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself.
And he's got it. Touchdown. Michael Gallup, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about...
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. A first down carry by Elliott. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, what a battle this is within the division, because these guys, they've got the lead, but not by much. On the other side of the field, they're knocking on the door and trying to equal them in the wins category.
And I love that second part that you talked about, equaling them in the wins category, because if somehow you get down to the end of the year and they're tied in record, head-to-head's always the first tiebreaker. So the winner of this game, they'll have a big advantage.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Inside give to Elliott. No gain on the play there, second down. Now, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the Cowboys winning on the road, so they look for the sweep here back home in Arlington. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They go to Elliott again. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Nothing to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The Cowboys at 5-3 now on the year. And they come in playing some pretty decent football, 5-3 over their last 8.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll drop to throw. On the left side, Gallup's got it. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Jet sweep, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for him.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Forced out to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Able to find a lot of empty space there. Picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the stream, the next 2 to 3 seconds, to continue to move people.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Elliott. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
57 the mark. 57 the mark. 52 blaster. Tighten up.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
43 is the mark.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. Touchdown, Cowboys! Dalton Schultz, a 15-yard about set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow, and I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Looking to throw. And down he'll go at the 25. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Draw play, Elliott. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 78 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. Down to about the 32. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They'll throw now on the final play. Flush to his right. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, all right, Brandon. Thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL. We are officially into the second half of the season. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And a touchdown separating these two as they've gone to halftime. Tony Pollard, a touchdown run in that first half. From there, we'll head down to Charlotte to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And that one's gone to halftime with the visiting 49ers out in front. 3 touchdown passes there for Trey Lance. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And currently, they are tied with the visiting Bills in that one. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race. Very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That is caught by Lamb. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Second and 8. Elliott running right. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
They actually want the quarterback to keep the ball on an RPO. You don't want to hand it off inside under running back Gasher. You don't want him to throw it downfield to someone open.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. For the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next. These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
Back to throw now on first down. Flushed out right. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Or even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now, because he's been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
And just a yard to go here on second down.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me?
112 yards rushing now for Zeke. He's got a first down.
How's everybody doing?
It's often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." They love being physical.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
If you want to add me to your Discord there or whatever, I'm on Discord. We can hook up like that or whatever.
Five yards remain on second down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32.
All right, cool, thanks.
Picked up 5 yards last time. Now they
Make sure everybody can hear me.
This is a rarity in the NFL.
I turned the game down a little bit. I hope it wasn't too much. Got my mobile, agile quarterback there.
A special player.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
We've been walking on them on this game.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And this will be incomplete.
I got embarrassed that last time. They beat me pretty bad.
It's been fun to watch in this when he's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's
Took a couple of hard losses. Everybody was watching. We made up for it this time, yeah. I turned the monster loose. Yeah, I don't care to play, yeah. If you can check me out on Discord there, we'll try to work it out.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Back to throw. He finds Hardy on the slant. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 19. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. The partner is still in the third quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this,
Yeah, it's just third quarter. We've got them blown away.
before the fourth quarter. No one wants to leave any doubt when they're playing well. They just want to continue the process.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And this won't be enough.
Oh, he didn't get it. Oh, sorry, I forgot there's a delay.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
So
Yeah, I don't get on the camera a lot anymore. But yeah, I got one. I used to get on it quite a bit, but
They didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
I'm working the clock on them now. As this game is in the books.
So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return
One more
after
quarter.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll set up to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Kaiser White, the former safety, gets the sack.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit.
A
That close to the
former
goal line, first
safety.
down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on 2nd down.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
All right, we got to get this in there. We need to embarrass the Eagles today. Come on.
They'll give to Elliott. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it'll bring
They
us
made
down
me
to a
pay,
3rd and
that's
goal.
for sure.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about
I was
running
live
here.
streaming and
Not
they
even a thought, is it?
they was like
Defensively, they're
50
in a
to
prime spot.
And I think the defensive
nothing,
guys are
I
probably
think.
expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Escaping the pressure running. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run.
Well, the Cowboys, of course. I have to be honest. I've watched them since I was a kid, so
Coaches come into a game preaching
they're
total team
definitely my
effort.
favorite
See, I think
team.
This is the type of ball game that they're dreaming
I'm
of.
not a big
It was
Dak
pretty
Prescott
apparent
fan,
early
but
on that they were
I
clicking
really
in
like
all
the
3
Cowboys.
phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, ever since I was a small kid.
About set for this next
I
drive on
remember
the
watching them
Cowboys
on TV.
offense. And Charles, we are in the midst of a
So
very
definitely
one-sided
the
affair. I think this
Cowboys.
is where you
I
and
never did
have to feel a
switch
little bit
teams
more.
even
Give us
when
a
they
little
were
stories of
losing.
Your childhood in New Paltz, New York.
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? Best teams we've seen so far this year.
How about you? What's your favorite team?
Thus far, how we anticipate the
Let's
season
see.
unfolding.
I can't
We can
hardly
go in so
read
many different
the
directions
name here. Hang
because
on.
the game certainly
Jaden. Hey, Jaden. Thanks for coming by and hanging out with us here. What's your favorite team?
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Here's Elliott. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Wow, 42-0. That's what you get, Eagles, right there.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is
I like the Eagles. They're a
bring
good
it
team
really
right
easy
now.
on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line.
But I'm a Cowboy fan. I always say maybe next year, maybe next year.
No time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here.
I think it's this year.
And if you
Oh,
have the
yeah.
ball, they can't score.
On second down, Elliott. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Oh, boy, the Pittsburgh. They're always tough. Pittsburgh Steelers. I remember back when Terry Bradshaw beat the Cowboys. I was actually watching that game.
Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to.
Are the 49ers closest to you, Hodge?
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say,
I'm not close to the Dallas.
let's keep the ball, keep their
I'm
offense
not
on
close
the
to
sidelines.
Texas, but
Let's close this one out.
they've been my team.
And he gets this inside the 35.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
They get 10 more.
Yeah, I remember. Terry Bradshaw was one of the best.
Well, that's a carry
They
have to be
beat the
satisfied
Cowboys
with. Throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what
like
he's given
2
them.
times.
Whatever
Franco
they need
Harris
to
was
run.
awesome.
First down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks.
Franco Harris
They
was
got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
he was awesome, that's for sure.
It'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A gain of 5.
Yeah, Pittsburgh.
Brendan, every great running back's coach
I remember him.
has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not
Terry
conscious of
Bradshaw and
thinking about
Franco
your cuts
Harris
and your moves.
was
You're just
unreal.
doing them.
Hard
I
to
think that's
stop
what we're
those
seeing now.
guys.
He's about to run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Now they got Big Ben, or had Big
It's a
Ben.
good gain of 11, sets him up for
Roethlisberger.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and he'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
How long you been watching football, Jaden?
Now Elliott. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now Elliott. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Yeah, I was watching it when I was like 11 years old. No, I was younger than that. I was like 9, I think, when they played that game against Pittsburgh. I didn't realize what happened, but the Cowboys lost. Then after that, I started watching it pretty regular.
Buying time to his left. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play, but in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
throw here out of the gun. Flush to his right. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just...
Hey, what can I say, you know?
Well, Charles, just impressive in all three phases. Offense, defense, special teams have really done their
It's
job.
about time they embarrassed me.
Gets part yet again with another
They beat me
score.
so bad, I didn't know if I wanted to come back online or not.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident.
It was like 55 to nothing.
In the fourth quarter, Charles, and
I mean, I couldn't throw a pass. I couldn't run the ball. I couldn't do anything. The defense couldn't stop them.
A chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first
I've got the
snaps
time
just
set
because
up
they can.
too much, maybe.
well, fans usually
Yeah,
love
Big
to see
Ben, he's
scoring.
tough.
There's no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing
Big
from an
Ben. I
offense
remember
that
when
was
he
truly
first started, I was
playing
like,
at an elite
oh
level
my
in this
gosh,
contest.
they'll never be able to
Partner,
stop
game
this
was over
guy.
a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense.
All right,
They
I'm
took
going to get
advantage
this
of
other
every
game
second.
started here.
Guaranteed.
Play one more game. I've got it set on 10 minutes. I should lower it down probably. That's a long time. Take it down to about 7 minutes. That'd be a lot better. Alright, let's advance and see who the next game is. I'm going to play one more game here. I play 2 games at a time. Trying to get through the season. And it takes a while, so... Looks like we're playing the Giants. This is also a divisional game. They're 4-5, so they're looking for it too. This game will be a lot faster. I lowered the minutes to 7. Instead of 10, so.
Today,
Uh-oh, it's raining.
MetLife Stadium in New Jersey.
Look for a lot of loose ball.
It's Week 10 of the NFL.
You would have to, Jaden, you would have to add me to your Discord so we could hook up. I don't give my passwords out on here. It looks like it's raining. Maybe it's not. Yeah, it's raining.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0.
The
As
ball is
offense
going to
gets ready
be
to take over
wet,
football.
and it's going to be hard to hold on to. Pouring the rain. Sure is. All right.
They start on the ground with Elliott, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The numbers for Zeke from last week. He was able to topple the 200-yard mark and a rushing touchdown for good measure.
And what I found surprising, all those yards he accumulated, only found the end zone one
just
time.
once.
That doesn't even seem fair, does it?
But still, the 200-yard mark, something he can always carry in his back pocket. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the
That was a good one.
46-yard line.
Yeah, you would have to.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with
I don't like
He
to
wasn't just gonna settle
give
for a
my
modest gain.
information
To me,
out
he's
on here,
determined to
like I
come through
said.
with a
So
big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
A first down carry by Elliott.
I got a link to my Discord if you want to add me there. We can figure it out.
6-3 on the year. They've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is
5 in a row
absolutely
we've
playing their best
won.
football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
I think this season 3, if this is his 3rd season, he should win a Super Bowl.
He's down at about the 30-yard
The
line.
way I see it.
It's a pickup of 6. Last week, of course, the great
season
over
3.
200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
It's time for him to win a Super Bowl.
What you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
First down run with Elliott going to go for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. Now, these two teams, you might remember, met earlier in the year in Arlington with the Cowboys winning that ball game. So they're looking for another win here at MetLife Stadium to take the season series 2-zip.
3rd down. 2 yards.
Because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism.
They think we're going to run. Guess what? I'm going to pass.
This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw here. Throw left side complete. That's Hardy. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
All right.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see Charles come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. They go to Elliott again. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
3rd down, 4 yards to go. They're slowing me down. I got one more try.
You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times.
Going back to the air.
With the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Oh!
3rd down, they take a shot.
Oh, I forget the delay. Sorry.
It's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Being chased down, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
That's not good.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
We're scoreless after 1. 10th carry now for Elliott. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So the drive takes him.
We need some points.
Territory now, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And down inside the 35 he goes.
Field's getting wet.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Down inside the 10. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. From the 2, here's 1st and goal.
We got to come away with some points, that's for sure.
Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the back.
So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
All right,
They'll
here
try
we go.
and start this drive in the air. It's hauled in by Hardy. And he's going to be marked down.
So our
just
defense got an
outside the 10.
interception.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A 5-yard gain there makes it first and goal.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at second and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. They'll set up a throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
It's about time.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Here's second and 8. Eluding the pressure right. It's like a freight train. And he'll be taken right on the chalk of the 45. A nice job there on the escape and scramble.
He's like a freight train.
16-yard gain.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some
That's what I
avenues for
said
their
in that
offense. And if
short
he can stay
video.
up to right to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third
I figured
quarter.
we'd see more fumbling
And we'll see a
in this
return
rain.
from the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
That was
Offense
my
knew they're already
bad.
starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Following the delay, here's second and 9. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 88 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
But partner, if the defense isn't going to adjust and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over, they're likely to run
Third
it all
down.
the way to the end zone.
They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save
We
some
need
of the
3
other plays
yards.
in the playbook for another time.
On third down, Elliott. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop him short of a first down.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
If there's one thing they aren't lacking in, it's confidence. They took a big and maybe unnecessary risk going for that 4th down. He put them on his shoulders, though, and paid off.
They can't stop that train.
Ready? Check, 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 check. Mike 42, Mike 42. I got you. I got you.
Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Escaping the pressure right. Open man right side, it's Lamb. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. 3rd quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Seemed like he got hurt the last time.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down.
Come on, Elliott.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. This offense #1 in the NFL in picking up first downs, and their run game got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up first downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
Elliott is in. Touchdown.
Oh, they...
Dallas.
Wow.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Look at this. He rolled it in.
A give to Elliott. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory.
144 yards for Elliott.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up to 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. On 2nd down, Elliott. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st
Hello,
down.
Farming Company. How are you doing?
From the pistol, here's Elliott. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
I don't know if he's got his sound on. Thanks for stopping by. I know it's late there.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Well,
I don't know what happened to him there.
On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
He'll drop to throw. That pass is caught by Hardy. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Out to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. It's their quarterback. His second touchdown
quarterback.
And the Cowboys add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Sorry, buddy. Hope we didn't wake you up with all this noise.
Now what can the offense do as they take possession? The give is to Elliott.
We've been hollering and cheering and
42, 2nd down.
watching this football game, making a lot of noise.
On his faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
We have just won 2 crucial games. What happened?
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open.
Oh!
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Boy, missed tackles continuing to plague this defense, and they surrender another big play and a touchdown here.
Yeah, by my count, at least 2 guys had shots at it, maybe even more than that. But this defense, they've looked out of sorts all game long. That was definitely not one of their better efforts right there.
Now that was a running back play right there. We've won 2 crucial games back to back. Very much needed.
They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott.
Especially later on in the season.
202 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll buy some time, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Buried behind the line by Azeez Ojulari.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
You can take a sack if you have to.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. Now back to throw. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep
All
the
right,
drive
2 games back to back. They
on the
couldn't
4th
touch
down
us.
attempt and keeping the drive alive. Now
We've got our rhythm going now.
He's got it to about the 40.
It's over halfway through the season, so we don't have a whole lot of games left, like 6 more.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And he'll take this for
And
a
then
short
it'll be
gain, and
playoff
prove
time
to be
again.
The final play of this ball game.
Oh,
For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big
they
and
didn't
clean
like
a win as
that.
you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you force turnovers.
all right,
You
guys,
didn't
I
allow any
appreciate it.
points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And Brandon, I just have to ask you.
Appreciate all
that's
the
all
likes
stuff
and
that we saw happen
everything.
today. Those are
Appreciate that.
statistics, numbers, the whole deal.
We didn't have a
My
lot of
question
numbers,
is,
but
how
we
does
had a
one
lot of
team
points.
come ready to play, and the other one,
Rushing
obviously,
yards,
not ready at all?
269 between
Well,
me and
I
Elliott.
obviously don't
We
have an
killed
answer to
them.
that, but that was the story from the get-go. One side was
quarterback
awake
and
ready,
Elliott.
and the other just seemed to sleep.
Oh, boy's mad.
So for Dallas, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3.
7-3 on the
As
season.
they head to Cleveland to take on the Browns.
So I'll see you
Meanwhile, for
guys
the
tomorrow
Giants,
evening on
it
this
was a game they
game.
really needed as they dropped
Y'all have a
back to
good evening. I'm going to
4-6.
try to
And
come
they'll
back
be
here with a
home next
little
week as they're
farming
set to take on
simulator.
the Carolina
Get ready for
Panthers.
bed. Thanks for
That'll do it
watching,
for us.
and
I'm
I'll
Ray
see you
Gunn
guys in the
alongside
next one.
Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.